Welcome to On This Day in Tudor History with me, Claire Ridgway, author of On This Day in Tudor History. Now I'm taking you back to 1514, which was in the reign of King Henry VIII, but I'm actually taking you back to France. For on this day in Tudor history, the 9th of January 1514, Anne of Brittany, wife of King Louis XII of France, died at Château Blois in the Loire Valley in France. She was buried in the Cathedral Basilica of Saint-Denis, although her heart was buried in the tomb of her parents in Nantes Cathedral, according to instructions she left in her will. Following her death, her husband, King Louis XII, remarried, marrying Mary Tudor, sister of King Henry VIII, in October 1514. But it was a very short-lived marriage, as Louis died on New Year's Day 1515. Now, here are some facts about Anne of Brittany, who was crowned Queen of France not once, but twice. Quite a feat. Anne was born in Nantes in January 1477 and was the eldest child of Duke Francis II of Brittany and his second wife, Margaret of Foix. Anne became Duchess of Brittany at the age of 11 in 1478, following the death of her father. Anne was betrothed to several men: Edward V, one of the princes in the Tower, Maximilian I, Holy Roman Emperor, Alan I of Albret, Louis, Duke of Orléans, John of Chalon, Prince of Orange, and also Edward Stafford, 3rd Duke of Buckingham. In 1490, Anne was married by proxy to Maximilian I, Holy Roman Emperor, but the contract ended up being dissolved and Anne married Charles VIII of France in December 1491, becoming Queen of France. She was crowned at Saint-Denis in February 1492. Although Anne spent much of her second marriage pregnant, no child survived and Charles died in April 1498. Her marriage contract bound her to marry Charles's successor if he died without a surviving heir. But the new king, Louis XII, was already married. However, his marriage to Joan of France was annulled, and Louis and Anne married in January 1499. She was crowned Queen of France yet again in November 1504 at Saint-Denis. She spent a lot of that marriage pregnant too, but only 2 daughters survived, Claude and Renee. Claude became Queen of France when she married her father's successor, Francis I, and Renee became Duchess of Ferrara. It is thought that a kidney stone attack was to blame for Anne's death on this day in 1514, but she'd been pregnant at least 16 times. I can't quite get over that. So her body must have been so exhausted. Her husband, Louis XII, was said to be devastated by her death and was recorded as weeping for 8 days. Her body lay in state at Blois for several days before being put in a coffin. Her coffin was processed to the church in Blois, and after masses were said by 3 bishops, it was then processed to Saint-Denis, with stops at Orléans, Étampes, and Notre Dame. If you visit Saint-Denis today, you can see the beautiful joint tomb of Louis XII and Anne of Brittany. Now, as I said, Anne's heart was buried in Nantes in her parents' tomb. But during the French Revolution, the gold casket containing her heart was removed when the tomb was broken into. Fortunately, it was recovered. But it was again stolen in 2018 when thieves broke into a museum in Nantes. Just a week or so later, police arrested 2 men who led them to a buried haul of goods, which included the gold casket containing Anne's heart. Phew! Thank you for joining me. You can subscribe to the channel by clicking round about there. You can hit the bell to be notified as these videos go live, which is on a daily basis. And you can, of course, give me a like and leave a comment. Don't forget to check the video description, as there'll be a link to last year's On This Day in Tudor History. What will it be about? Well, you can go and see. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.